everyone. So I'm going to do an all sign reading, see what's going on. First, we're going to do Aries. Let's see. This readings may not resonate with you, but that is okay. Something that I want people to take about these readings is where is your prosperity? Where is your abundance? Where is your wealth? Where is your self-love? Where's your support? And where is your guiding forces? You really want to be intentional about indicating what those are for you in your life. Like every day when you wake up. What is leading you? What is inspiring you? So I encourage you, when you get readings, to really think about, okay, what is my wealth doing? What is my self-love doing? What is my support system doing? And how can we make it better? How can we make our environment to something that's peaceful, healthy, and we can prosper? I am more than happy to try to do that through readings for all the zodiac, and I'm actually open to do free questions and answers for people today, although there's no one in the live right now. Maybe there will be. But yeah, what I really want to do is get people more engaged with me and feel open to ask for readings. So instead of, redirecting them to my business number to inquire for personal reading, I'm just going to offer like the free one, and I'll do that for as long as I feel like. So we're going to take a look at Aries. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the live stream. This is a Tarot with Kia. And so if you have a question, feel free to ask me. But as we go along in this live, hello Arif. As we go along in this live, if you have I'm gonna do an all sign reading and do free questions and answers if you have one. Do I work at Saggers? What's Saggers? What's good? Shailene Wilson. Oh, Angel. Not Arif Angel. Angel. Hi, Amber. So yeah, thank you for joining in the live. If you guys have any questions, I'll just answer them right now. But if there are no questions yet, I will just continue doing an Aries. Okay, so for Aries, let's start. What's going on with Aries? Angel, I don't know why I keep saying Angel. Angel. Do I know Roblox? I don't know Roblox. Aries. Okay, Aries, so there's an essence of you feeling like you need to say what you need to say, Aries. Sometimes people can't be sugar-coated around. That's what I'm getting for you right now. I feel like you're standing up for yourself. Yeah, Aries, I feel like you're standing up for yourself. Okay, yes, there's something very hard that you're working on, Aries, that I just feel like no one's gonna take that away from you. No one should try to take that away from you. Okay? You are very much right. And whatever you're trying to be right about, and this may be a work situation, how projects should be run. I feel like this is a work situation where you're like, this project has to go about a certain way. People have to do their duties. Some people are slacking and not taking accountability. So Aries, you're pointing that out. You're pointing out people's, imperfections, or not to like embarrass people, but to really set in stone the structure, the flow and ebb, and how everything goes. There has to be a structure. So for Aries, I think that's important for you. Thank you so much, guys. Hi. And yeah, I think you're taking care of yourself, Aries, which is really, what you do best. I feel like you have a very important leadership role, Aries. This is like a very important role, and all eyes are on you, essentially. Yeah, the world. All eyes are on you. The world is upon you. Do I wear nails? Amber. Sometimes I wear nails, Amber, but sometimes I just feel like being comfortable. Like today, it's like cloudy outside and I just like want to be comfortable. Plus, I use my hands so much that my nails break often. So I just grow my natural nails, and yeah. But yeah, I'm always using my hands, so my nails, they don't stay on. Okay. So Aries, you have the world's eyes on you. Everyone's looking up to you to figure things out in the proper way. What else do I have to say for you? Yes, you're the Emperor. That's great. I think the Emperor card is for Aries. Essentially, okay, there's a love interest here that you're interacting with. You want your love interest to be as equally yoked as you. The King of Cups. Yes, you want to be a good representation for the father of your lover. So, you know how when you get into a relationship and you meet the parents, you want to come off as someone that is very strong, and you got your shit together, because you do. So I have a feeling you're going to be making a really good impression on somebody's parents, even. So yeah, Aries, I can talk about you all day. That's why I'm doing all signs, but I can do individual signs too. We can come back to that. So if you're an Aries and if you want a personal reading, y'all know how to reach me. My number is in the description. Yeah, but you're doing very good, Aries. That's I would say just stay consistent in making yourself look so awesome. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Taurus. Taurus, what's going on with you and love? It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Taurus. Yeah, I just met a Taurus last night, and she said it was her birthday. That's happy birthday, Tauruses. Yay. Taurus season is, I feel like, my most comfiest time period. I'm an Aquarius, so and I like Aquarius season 2. But every time there is a zodiac shift and a season change. So now we're in Taurus season. This season makes me feel like comfortable. I just want to be, all fed and loved and, given gifts and all that good stuff. Taurus. Taurus, what's going on for you? Well, you guys could be in a relationship with a Taurus. I feel I'm getting the energy coming from you guys. How do you feel about a Taurus? I think some of you may know a Taurus as well. You're not too sure if they're doing very good. Some of you think a Taurus is off the handle, seems to be off the handle. Some of you have Tauruses as parents, as leaders in your family. And you wonder how to love them. Like, what's the best way to properly love a Taurus? So let's see. Let's see. Taurus. Page of Cups. Taurus, you're not accepting anything less than like the love gifts people give you, okay? You're like, look at this cup, and you want everyone to put inside of the cup. You want people to put their money, love, affection, attention, and things like that into you, because I feel like even if this was another person, this is you receiving from them. Okay, you're in receiving mode right now, Taurus. You want people to, maybe Taurus, you're staying quiet because you want people to notice that, to love you. Exactly. You're saying a hanged man. Okay, meaning that you are staying put. Okay, meaning you want to see what people would do if you disappeared. The High Priestess, yes, you're in your high mental state. You're in a high state of self-confidence. So this is reaching into your self-love, Taurus. I feel like money is maybe coming to you more easier. I feel like you're receiving words of affirmation. There are 5, maybe several different love languages that psychologists have indicated that exists for relationships, and one of them is words of affirmation. You are noticing the things that people say and do towards you, and it has to have high meaning. The 5 of Swords, the conflict, the drama, so there's drama, there's discord, there's conflict. Yeah, here for sure. Where is this conflict coming from, Taurus, is what I'm trying to think about right now, to be transparent. This conflict, I don't think it's coming from you. I think you're observing other people have conflict and like being distracted with like nonsensical things. Right now, Taurus, you're more concerned about your comfort, your emotional capacity, yourself, your self-love. And so when this conflict appears, makes people look really stupid and dumb. So I'm just gonna use straightforward language about these people because they look specifically dumb, trying to fight over you. Okay, these people look kind of dumb trying to fight over you. Even if they treat you bad, they're fighting over you. They're fighting over you or a particular issue around you, concerning you. But you don't feel like that issue concerns you. But they're going to be stupid and fight. That's why you're keeping your money, your skills, talents, passions are restricted from people, strictly from people, Taurus. I get the Four of Pentacles here. So you're holding in everything. You're like, nope, I'm not going to be giving like to these stupid people. And I think you have given enough for sure. Hi, welcome into the live. Thank you, everyone. So yeah, again, if you guys have any personal questions, you feel free to ask me. I'm doing an all signs reading, but I'm doing an all signs reading, but you can always ask a question, and then I'll get to that. Okay. So the Ten of Wands. Someone can't keep up with you, Taurus. You work too damn hard, I feel like. Taurus, you something about you someone cannot keep up with. Okay? It's kind of like their job to keep up with you, if that makes sense. Because Taurus, on your end as well, it is also your job to keep up with other people. And both of you on either side are having a difficult time meeting each other in the middle, or even just at all. Or if someone's carrying all the weight with the Ten of Wands here. Someone's carrying all the weight, the burden. Okay, and that's why I feel like this is the other person having that burden of not being able to catch up with you, because now we have the Sun. The Sun indicates that you're spending the season, Taurus season, when the Sun is in Taurus, to bask in your effortless comfort. I don't know how you describe it. Just your world of deep love for yourself. Your world of self-love. And so these other people are having a hard time keeping up with that. The Devil. Okay, there was something about you there, Taurus, when this Devil card came up. Taurus, I think you might be talking to someone or making a friend that's not very good for you. Okay? I think that this person, like, you're talking to them, but they're not really interested in being friends with you. So whoever you're talking to, it might be a Capricorn. Capricorn, or a Scorpio. Like, this is a person that knows your friends, knows your family, knows people in your life. Okay, this might be your phone, Taurus. You might be using your phone too much. You might be obsessed with, you might be obsessed with something too much. Too much of anything is a bad thing. Yeah, too much of anything is a bad thing. So I feel like you're depending on your phone, for example. This could be a person, but it could also just be your phone or something you're obsessed with. But anyway, I lost my track of thought. But you're using your phone as a crutch. That's what I was going to say. You're using this person or is your phone as a crutch? Seven of Swords. Okay. So Taurus, you might be like very lackluster. You don't like the love you've been receiving from people, okay? You're ready to like have something new. But instead of doing that in a healthy way and letting people know how you feel, um, you're not doing it. You're going behind people's back and like texting. Like this is a third party situation, so I feel like you're going behind someone's back and emotionally cheating on your partner or something. I mean, that's just the energy, is what it feels like. I'm not accusing people of, it's just the energy is you don't like what's going on, so you're doing something else. Okay, Eight of Swords. And you know this is not good for you. The Eight of Swords, it's like a card for feeling like you're trapped in your own thoughts. You're trapped in your own mind. You can't really. So, Taurus, it's very important for you to have self-love if you feel trapped. So, yeah, Taurus, I think like it's just you're. This is a self-love reading, and you're struggling to have self-love the right way, the healthy way. And I just want to give you a hug because it is hard to keep your mind and your heart and your body aligned to a higher state, to positivity, to patience. It is hard to maintain that when you're not exactly getting the love from healthy people. Yeah, change of environment is necessary. The Two of Wands. Okay. The Two of Wands is you being like, you know what, I can't like always be on my phone. I have to go about and do something different, if you know what I mean. Okay. I feel like that's the end of for Taurus. That's it. That's the end for you because you're gonna keep rebuilding. So the story is going to continue. The story is going to continue for you, Taurus, and every single zodiac sign. And that's why, readings are amazing because you can keep getting them to make sure that you're being aligned. And if you're not aligned, then why? Aligned with yourself, no one else. It's not a competition. But do for everyone. Okay? Do have people in your life that make you feel special so that you're not confused about what love is. So we're going to move on to freaking Geminis. One day you guys might see my cat. She sits next to me while I do readings, which is so cute and so sweet. I have a black cat. Her name is Liberty. Liberty is her name. Libby for short. And I love her to death. And, maybe one day you might see her. Kind of want to, like, I'm definitely interested in doing a different setup for my videos, but, I just had to put something together and get on here real quick. Because it's been like a year since I freaking did my last videos. A lot has happened in my life. A lot has happened in my life. But I'm still here. I'm still a reader. I'm still intuitive. I love doing readings. It just comes so naturally. It's one of the things that I'm good at. Because I'll tell you what's going on, for sure, Let's see. Gemini, what's going on with you? Gemini, what's going on with you? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Gemini, what's going on with you? I just want to make sure the energy is fresh for every zodiac. Hi. I can always feel when there's someone entering the chat for some reason. But yeah, I feel like, you know, making these cards fresh for Gemini. Ooh. Gemini, I feel like you're confused about something. Is that you or someone else? I feel like you have something to say as well. Like, there's a point you have to make to someone. Like, it has to make sense to them. You want them to hear it directly from you, so it has meaning. Okay, let's see. Page of Wands, yeah, Gemini. I think you have a very, how do I say this? Gemini, I think you really, like, you don't despise somebody, but you despise them. Let me explain. I think you like embarrassing people. I think you like to make it an example of people, to stand up for yourself. Gemini, I know that's because I have my best friend's a Gemini, and I can't believe I'm saying this stuff about her. But it just may not resonate with everybody. But in a sense, if you're a low vibrational Gemini, I feel like you gain satisfaction from embarrassing people. I think maybe these people deserve it, you know? But anyway, whether you're low vibrational or high vibrational Gemini, I see you being proud of standing on business. And anyone who deserves justice in their life, anyone who's experienced bullying or narcissistic abuse should be proud of themselves for standing on business. Especially since you had that you held in that energy for yourself for so long, you didn't let anyone mess with you. So now you're in a better position in life. Now you're in a better position. Now you feel better. It's like you took a huge shit, a huge poop in the toilet, and now you feel better. Ace of Cups. Wow, this Ace of Cups is beautiful to me. I mean, I know it's the same card that I look at every day, but it's always just different energy. Gemini, I feel like you are investing in a charity, or you're very adamant about supporting a cause or an issue, and you're pouring all of your heart and your energy and your creative talents into doing it. You really nurturing an organization, people that are trying to do good for others. Okay. I think you are helping children as well. I can see you here being very proud of being able to help children. Yeah, what else? There's something else here. I just have to I have to see it and I have to explain it. I feel like there's so much joy and abundance that you are providing a specific organization that you've begun to make a new family. You're making a new family out of this. You're very proud of that. Okay, the Empress. Yes. Okay, you made a friend. You may work with your sister in something as well. And she's been trying to get you to do something for so long, and when you finally come through, you see the benefits and joys of just being around her or your family. Okay, and Gemini, if you're like more of an introvert, not like extroverted, this is just an example of you pouring love into yourself. Um, yeah. Okay. Moving on. Moving on from. Gemini, you always have a hater in the background or somewhere. I feel like this is a hater that wants you to stop what you're doing, stop loving everything, stop giving back to people, stop being generous because you're just doing that to, and this is the other person, I feel like thinking what they're thinking about you. You're just giving so you can look good for your image. You're not giving because you're actually a good person. You have habits, you you for some reason they don't think that you're a good person with good uh self habits. uh and you know that people don't think high, not everyone thinks highly of you. You know that for sure, but you also can clock the tea pretty darn quickly with this um person. You see them coming from a mile away, actually. You see them coming from a mile away. You know that this person has had the same ideas of you for since you were born. I feel like since you were born, they taunted you, made fun of you since you were born, and since you went through your your child years, your teenage years, and you're in your adult years, they still want to like talk about the same shit and act the same way towards you. So you don't take their opinions very heavily. Yeah. Hierophant. Okay, you might have in learned from others or learned from school or done a lot of research and studying on your own about either legalities concerning rights, people's rights. Um, you may have studied a lot about how psychology, you may be very into psychology. You may be into, what was the other thing? Uh, I forget. But you may be very into psychology, biology, shit. So you understand how things work. You understand how to continue asking questions. You understand what gaslighting is, what narcissism is, and all that, and all those words. Um, Love bombing, even. But you can see fake people coming from a mile away, Gemini, because you have two sides of you. So you're the original Two-Face in a good way. And I say that to just to give an example that why these people can't get over you, because you already can see both sides. Okay? All right. So Gemini, I'm gonna be ending your reading soon. I just wanted to take a look at what's going on for you later on. after having this attitude, upon this attitude, what happens next? You're just like gonna continue doing what you do. That's what I said for you in the reading yesterday. Was you don't care what people think about you. You're gonna continue to do what you need to do. Well, and put it in that hard work where it needs to be put in. You're going to put yourself in noble causes. Okay, the Queen of Cups. What is this for? Okay, so Geminis, you may actually like be in love with somebody. Your mother, I feel like some of you have a mother that's getting older and you want to put all your efforts into loving her and supporting her. Okay. You may have a sister or just a woman in your life. She's the Queen of Cups, who you're paying attention to. This could be your daughter as well. Some of you Geminis may have a daughter who you just want to do right by her at least. Oh, that makes me cry a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. You just want to do the best you can, girl. Okay. So I'm going to move on to the next reading. And if any of you guys like have a question, you know, so, but if you weren't able to attend this live, just use my business number and text me your question. I want to engage people for readings. So we're doing Leo next. Ooh, Leos. Leos have a lot of energy. They have a lot of heart as well. I do have some water with me. It's in this Coca-Cola soda cup thing. It's nothing special. Maybe one day I'll get a Stanley cup and a straw. But I'm just gonna drink some water out of a cup, girl, okay? As I move on to Leo. Moving on to Leo. What's going on for our luminous sun Leos? I just want you guys to feel like there's enough resources, enough energy in the world for you. We're all facing like hardships, economic hardships as well. And we have to be our own cheerleader. We have to believe that God loves us, whoever you pray to. Believe that the higher power loves us. And that we can continue forward. That's all I'm doing here. So I bless the collective with abundance, prosperity, wealth, self-love, support, and guidance. Let's see. I don't feel like that shuffled enough. Leos. Let's see. Leos. I love how there were people that had personal questions yesterday when I wasn't offering that, directly, and then today when I, it's okay. I just think it's interesting. Okay, we're about ready for Leo. Mm. Okay, yeah. High Priestess. It's like you already know someone's underhanded ways, Leo. You're so fucking frustrated. Excuse me. No, not. I mean, okay, so on my channel, I cuss sometimes. Whatever. We're all adults. This shit is not made for kids. Okay? So, but yeah, Leo, I feel you like really pissed the fuck off for some reason, just because you know that someone's not being truthful to you. You know that they're probably lying to you. Um, Shit and all that kind of stuff. You know, like you don't even need me to tell you that this person is who this person is. You're pretending like it doesn't affect you, Leo. Because I got the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Temperance. I was expecting you to get the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, you know, like strong indicators of a conflict. But actually, I think you're just trying not to let it affect you. In this, the way it's presenting itself this way, you really don't give a fuck. I mean, you're trying not to. And you're just taking care of yourself. That's cool. That's good. Take care of yourself. Don't worry about what they're saying, what they're doing. Yes, don't worry about what they're saying or what they're doing. Yeah, okay, here's the Five of Wands. I knew this was going to come up. Because I said, you're like, okay. Leo was like, Leo right now is like, okay, let me just tell you what's going on. Now let me just tell you. I don't give a fuck, but let me tell you what's going on. So, yeah. Did you take something from someone, Leo? I feel like someone's accusing you of stealing. They're like, did you steal this? And you're like, no, I was fighting because it caused animosity amongst everyone else. Yeah, it's a lot of drama. Are you the center of the drama? Not really, but you are someone that is initiating it. You're very much in it. Um, in it to win it, I heard. Let me drink some more water. Hold on. Someone else has the thing that you stole. Because they were thinking about stealing it too. I'm getting all this from the Five of Wands. Yes. And there's this really stupid person that you guys are fighting with as well, who wants to seem like who's just letting my camera, huh? Slippery. I was all in that reading, girl. Hold on. This camera stand that I'm using right now, it's very temporary. Very temporary. So I'm just gonna try to keep my patience. Just let it hang. Go with the flow. Yeah, I feel like Leo, you're messing with someone's mind. You're messing with someone's rationale. This person that's really stupid should be mad at the other person, but instead they're mad at that person when they should be mad at the other person. Yeah, they should be mad at the other person. And what is this? Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, Leo, I'm getting here like you're getting a pick me for some emperor. Okay, everyone's trying to please this guy. Look, if you can see what I see, hopefully you do. But okay, so here's everyone you're fighting with, and they're trying to appease this man, this Aries here. Maybe this guy is masterminding this. So maybe all of you guys are stupid for excuse me. You're not stupid, okay? It's just maybe you guys are acting like that because of him. You know? Maybe that's someone's masterminding this conflict. I don't know. The King of Pentacles, yeah, definitely. He's not only masterminding it, but he's controlling it with his money. It's like the Squid Games, basically. Someone's making you fight for your life and you don't even know it. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, someone's trying to win at all costs here. It's like a game, it's a competition. Hopefully it's a healthy one because, you know, you don't, yeah, hold on. Hopefully it's a healthy one because Leo, I think this person, this emperor here that you think is on your side, that you think it favors you, he actually doesn't. And he doesn't and if you got your head chopped off because of fighting with these people, then he wouldn't give you a proper burial or a ceremony, basically. So yeah, that's very deep. Kind of, I don't know why Leos want to be all up in this kind of stuff. That's too much for me. I think Leos need a personal reading for me, honestly. Because there's more to that story. So we'll check in the next reading for that. Let's move on to Virgo. Virgo energy. Virgo, I feel like you're using, that Benjamin Franklin thing in his glasses that he has like multiple lenses. I saw that in National Treasure with Nicolas Cage, right? Was it National Treasure? Yeah, I think it was National Treasure. But yeah, I see you, Virgo, wearing those glasses because you're seeing every perspective from all different angles and shades and filters. Also, you have the key to something. I don't know if I said to you that in last reading, but you have the key to something. Unlocking a secret. Maybe it's a code or a Rubik's Cube, but it's something very complicated that you've been able to figure out. Maybe it's the algorithm. Maybe it's some of your content creators and want to basically redo the algorithm. Maybe the algorithm is being redone as we speak by people that control the algorithm. It can go up. It can go up high. We can go federal level with this, like Virgo energy. But yeah, you're restructuring things for sure. You have the key information, codes to something. I feel like you have a safe box, Virgo. You have a safe box, some type of locations, secret locations. That may not resonate with everybody, but let's see. My cute cat is sleeping. She's so adorable. Okay. Virgo. Mm-hmm. Okay, Virgo, so you may be part of this conflict with the Leo. And it makes sense. I just want to explain something to you guys about astrology and natal charts to the best of my ability. So just because your sun sign is in Virgo doesn't mean your whole entire essence is Virgo. For example, uh, you have planets associated with you. You have the sun, moon, Mercury. Hold on. We all have planets. Saturn, Pluto. Yeah, those planets. Every one of them has a zodiac sign. Everyone has a zodiac sign, Aries, Taurus, attached to them, and everyone has different planets working, signs working with these planets. Okay, so why I'm seeing this Five of Wands here again could be because you're part of the conflict with Leo in some aspects. Maybe you have Leo in your chart or something like that. Yeah, let me fix my camera again. It's all tilted and stuff. So I could see that happening for you. What's conflict about? Ace of Swords, you were right. The Three of Swords. Ooh. So my camera again. I mean, it's cute tilted a little bit. I don't know. Like whatever. You are the whistleblower, Virgo. It's crazy because I was just channeling you having the key to stuff, to seeing through stuff. And here you are. I'm just gonna take it off this thing real quick. There we go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Great. I think that's better. You have the key information to a Three of Swords situation with somebody else. So you're essentially, you have the information that someone cheated on someone else, something like that. This is why the conflicts are arising. So someone's trying to pretend like they didn't cheat or something, but you know the truth. The Seven of Swords, you saw them do it. Okay, the Seven of Swords here. Virgo, you saw them cheat on their partner. You saw signs or maybe just indications of it, and you for sure clarified it with the group. You actually have known about this issue for quite a while with the Eight of Pentacles. This is an issue that has been building itself up. Here's January, February, March, April, May. This person was still cheating. Something like that. Maybe it's kind of like something someone did at work, cheating at work or something, getting away with it. Yeah, someone thought they were getting away with being dishonest. You're doing it. You're being a whistleblower to this situation because you know that you might be rewarded for it. Okay? You might be rewarded for it. You might be rewarded for it by taking that person that they cheated on with. So Virgo, you could have been watching this other person in another relationship that you wanted. You wanted them, but they're in another relationship. So how do you make sure that their relationship, there's a quick end to it, is to, be their spy, essentially. Be a spy for them. And yeah, the sun, yes, this Leo. So you might have wanted a Leo, I'm seeing here. 10 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so you're a sympathizer for the other people in the group. This is basically what I'm saying. You sympathize with other people. You don't have any hate or animosity towards the others. What's the prospect for you, Virgo, in this reading is that you get to have sex with the person that you helped unveil the information about, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying you want to have sex with them, but it's just the King of Wands comes out as your, what's looking forward, or you're looking forward to in the future. What you're looking forward to in the future is being a shoulder to cry on, and a comfort, a cuddle comfort when that person no longer has the other person in their life. You know what I mean? Oh, Virgo, you're just so thoughtful, meticulous and thoughtful. So that's for you. Virgo, thank you for listening to that. I hope it wasn't that confusing. I'm going to shuffle these cards really good so we can get on to Libra. Let's get on to Libra. Libra, what's going on for you? Libra. Whew. Okay. The Moon. The Nine of Cups. The Four of Swords. Libra, you feel very satisfied with yourself in life. You don't really know what to do with yourself. I see you here having better dreams. You have better dreams. You're just satisfied with yourself, your life. You're keeping your own balance, okay? And this is really great, because sometimes people get very bored and they wonder what's next, what's after this. And no, but you don't feel that way. You feel like you are enjoying the peace and quiet, okay? If you're single, you're enjoying being single. If you have kids, you enjoy having your kids. If you have kids and a husband or a wife, you're happy about that. Like, things are just right. Okay, so much so that you have the energy, you have enough energy to take an adventure. Yeah, the Knight of Wands here. You have enough energy to maybe start a business, start a new venture. Go back to school, the Hierophant. You may have enough energy to go to church, even. Excuse me. You have enough energy to help people at your church. Okay? I just heard that. Libra, you have enough energy to write a book. Write a book, even. You have enough energy to plan an event. So yeah, you're the Nine of Swords, though. Okay, Libra. I think you've had enough Nine of Swords energy, though. I think you've had more than enough of that. I think the Nine of Swords for you is just a reflection of all of the hard work, all of the hard work you put into yourself, how hard it was. And now you've learned from all of that. The Nine of Swords here is every time something didn't work out, you remember your past life when you were doing bad. Not like your past life, maybe your past life, but just the recent past, like 2020, basically. In that time, you weren't doing that good. But you learned better. Okay. Six of Cups. You have more energy to nurture the relationships that you grew up with. The Ace of Wands. You just feel... Okay, so the Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands paired together to me symbolizes that you have enough energy to go back into your past and look for your old friends and possibly rekindle a relationship with them. So you're old enough, wise enough, financially stable enough, all this kind of stuff, good enough to go back to the people that you had to leave because you had to work on yourself, and now you can go back to them and just tell them how good you're doing. Yeah. Queen of Wands. You're going back to this Queen of Wands who you may have contacted her recently. Okay. I don't know why I'm channeling a Libra man, but I am channeling a Libra man. Because if you're a woman, you're just pouring this into yourself, or you have another friend who is on the same level as you creatively. This is an old friend that you've known for a long time, and she started her own business, for example. She started her own business, and so did you. So now you can relate to her about it. Okay, the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Wands. You both can talk about how difficult it was to get to where you were today. And I see you having like a brunch or something, a Sunday brunch with the girls, or I can see you having a dinner, a nice fancy dinner with someone that you've known for a long time, and talk about how hard it was to get to where you are now. Okay. What else is so Libra? You're going to continue to make sure your energies keep balance. You're not going to let anything fuck you up, take you off your kilter or something like that. That is what I got for Libra. You're hoping that something doesn't take you off your kilter, Libra. You're hoping that the same people that made you so frustrated don't come back into your life. Okay, let's continue to Scorpio. Scorpio. Orange. The color orange, Scorpio. Okay. Something about colors. Oh, I want to cry now for some reason. Shit. Scorpio, colors are so beautiful to you. The colors of life, just everything is so beautiful how things come together. Okay. Two of Swords. Scorpio, it's because your card in Tarot is the Seven of Cups. Okay, you're the Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, and Eight of Cups. I think you are the actually no, you're the Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups. I'm not sure. Anyway, you are you love the color of life. There's so many options for you. Everything's so beautiful. Everyone is so beautiful. I wish that I can just pick all of them. Yeah, okay. So that's what I hear you saying is I wish that I can choose. I can't decide. Everyone's so beautiful. Seven of Pentacles. I think you're going to choose the person that is working on themselves more. I don't know. Okay, so here's what I'm also getting. You're not going to make any decisions. At least that's what you're going to stack up memories and experiences, and you're going to compile them all together and decide which pile is better for you. If that makes sense. Yeah, I'm sure it does. You're going to move on from what does not work with the Six of Swords, okay? Because there's definitely some things that are just not working for you, Scorpio. You got the Ten of Wands, okay. Yeah, because you can't choose everyone. You can't carry everyone. You wish you could save all of the cats and the dogs. You wish you could save all the people in their life. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And you wish you could do that. But not everything can fit on the boat. Not everything can fit on the boat. Because the boat's going to sink if you try to, or the plane's going to not fly if there's too much weight on it. And you know this. Spring conflict. You're such a people pleaser sometimes, Scorpio. And I'm sorry if you don't feel like a people pleaser. You work very hard not to be. You work very hard to be authentic. Okay? But it's just a saying that you cater to other people's emotions. Like you cater to just how things are with relationships with people and how they operate together. And you're very into being the medium or being a source of meaning and value so much that people have a problem when you pull back on them. People have a problem when you pull back on them, and it causes conflict and disagreement. Okay? Six of Pentacles. And you expected this to happen. You expect people to act like, why are you pulling back? You like that they need you. You really like that they need you for stuff. You've been feeding people for so long. Is that what I'm getting? You've been feeding people for so long. See this guy with the Six of Pentacles feeding everyone? That's what you've been doing, Scorpio. You've been catering to this person's emotions, and you've also been catering to This person, okay, so let's continue with the reading. King of Wands. Yeah, okay. Same thing, the Sun. Everyone is getting the Sun card today. I think you guys, the collective is very much interested in following their heart, following their solar plexus chakra. The Sun is the solar plexus chakra. So the solar plexus chakra is your stomach. It's your gut. So you following your gut, basically. So a lot of people have been getting that one. You are going to, Scorpio, the direction you're going is what gives you the most satisfaction. As the King of Wands, this is a fire sign card, but you may be interested in keeping yourself available for people, for other things. Okay. The Lovers. Oh. Yeah, you wanna explore love. You wanna explore what it means to love, like a kind of different, the different kinds of love and death. Here we have the Death card. Love and death and sex and drugs. That's what I got. Love, death, sex and drugs, but not in an unhealthy way. More of a healthy way. You're just exploring what life means. It's not anything, anyone else is not doing. Yeah, so you're just gonna keep being a seeker, Scorpio. You're going to want your heart. You're gonna listen to your heart. Try to feel complete on the inside. Okay, that's Scorpio. And let's continue to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius in the house, his house. Sagittarius. Sag Aquarius. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. Maybe I can shuffle just a little bit more. But I'm wishing you abundance and wellness and wholeness, my dear. That's what I'm trying to at least continue to feel. I just hope you're doing well. Okay. The Magician. Yes, go ahead. You're creating your future with the Magician card. Yes, you want to. You're creating your future. Yes, you're holding steadfast. You're not trying to give too much away all at once. Okay, you may be consulting a therapist, Sagittarius, about, what it means to just, yes, you want your attention. What it means to what? What it means to meditate, right? What it means to... Yeah. the King of Wands. Okay. You may be concerned about your health. I'm sorry to say that, but I think if you're a Sagittarius woman, there's other fire sign, possibly. Liberty. Come on, we're doing live stream minutes. Someone might be really excited about you, Sagittarius. Like, they love how you are just full of ingenuity, just full of ideas. They like put you on a pedestal. They like want to film you doing really good things. They just love how you naturally are, even when you're withdrawn. Maybe you like yourself how you are withdrawn. Maybe you're just reserving your energy for the right person to absorb, because maybe this person that I'm talking about that envies you and appreciates you fully is the kind of person you want in your life anyway. The Sun card again. The Sun card is the overall in this reading, for sure, hands down. So yeah, you're not accepting anything less. You're not going back to that negative thinking with the Nine of Swords. You're staying out of conflict with the Five of Swords here. Ten of Wands as well. Oh my goodness. I just feel like you're not trying to feel overwhelmed. The Seven of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. You're just gonna make things start working for you, Sagittarius. And this is gonna be a quick reading for you, because you're just gonna make things work for you. Your emotions are gonna be so regulated. Your nervous system is gonna feel so good. You know, your body and blood flow, cholesterol levels, everything just on point. Because I just feel like that's all you're focused on is that wellness. And it's going to work for you. You're going to have so many options. When you keep yourself healthier, you'll have enough energy for more options in life. I think that's your reading, Sagittarius. You're not going out. You're not going out as much, maybe. Like you find pleasure in solitary activities. Okay. So we're going to do Capricorn next, and then Aquarius, and then Pisces. My phone is dying, but you know, I'm just gonna wait till the last minute to do anything about it. Let's see. We're doing Capricorn now. Capricorn. Capricorn, are you like a leasing agent or like a real estate person, and you are negotiating the contracts for something? I don't know, I just can see you in front of a computer talking about housing, real estate, or something like that. Or you're talking about contract with someone. I can also see a Capricorn talking to a teacher of students. K through 12 students. You're like on the school board or something, where you have to talk about school board things, or are you on the board of something, Capricorn? I could just see you here negotiating what paperwork needs to be done. Payroll. Okay, Capricorn, I'm getting payroll. Something about the payroll being correct, or something like that. Okay, that's all. All right, Capricorn, what's going on? Oh, hi, Angel again. Nice to see you. I know. You just you guys feel free to come back in and out of the live stream. Because my stuff be an hour and 30 minutes long, Capricorn. 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Hold on, guys. Perfect. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn. So payroll, just paperwork, information, whatever, being on the board of something. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. You are definitely making sure that the business expands, to say the least. And I could say this in a different way. I could say it as you being able to manifest a larger form of how business operations go, because you have enough money to do that. You have like a lot of funding, Capricorn. I feel like you have a lot of funding. So many choices with the 7 of Cups as to what kind of abundant future you want. I mean, you're just like flexing on people, really, because you might have received a very large deposit, and now you might have, or you did, received a large deposit. Now you're able to do what you want with it. The 7 of Swords. Okay. Some of you want to buy very expensive things. The 7 of Swords. So for the collective, sometimes I'm and do what you will with your free will on Earth, but I'm getting, a lot of you steal. That's just I mean, that is the 7 of Swords, right? It's theft. It's but and sometimes I can't believe people think that way, but it's but in this case for you, Capricorn, I'm just getting that you are owed. This is owed to you, whatever you're trying to get. I think rather than it being the 7 of Swords, you might feel like it's the 7 of Pentacles, like you're just doing resource acquisition, the daily resource acquisition activities of a Capricorn. And here you got the Sun card. The Sun card comes out every 5 cards. And you guys have been witness to that, this guy here coming out. So in the future, the star, the sun, the star, the sun and the star, the 3 of Wands. Okay. So Capricorn, there is a need to go to another country. Go to outer space even. I think you guys have so much money, you think you can go to outer space. I see you here planning a very nice resort vacation. Okay, to say the least. Yeah, and you're definitely going to save this money to be able to do that. You're not going to spend it on anything else. You're going to do this with your friends. You're going to have fun with your friends on vacations and stuff. They're aligning with you on these plans with the Three of Cups. I don't know. I just see you being on the phone like, hey girl, so I got my tax refund and now I'm ready to go to the Bahamas or something like that, you know? And then she's like, oh girl, that's good girl. I just bought my tickets. You know, are you gonna buy yours? So that's what I see here. The Six of Pentacles is like that feeling of success. It's like you're finally able to do this. Mm-hmm. The Lovers as well. You're finally able to take your boo out on a vacation. You're finally able to go on a date. Ten of Wands and Ace of Cups. You can turn your stress into love now. I think that's pretty much what I'm getting for Capricorn. If there's anything else, yeah, you're just not a pinnacle in your life. You're being self-sufficient. You're being independent. You're like, the world is my oyster, basically. So yeah, that is for you, Capricorn. It's like I want to say like a little bit more, but that's pretty darn straightforward. I just don't think I don't think Capricorns have been at an emotional level to be in a giving mode. But here, Capricorn, it seems like you're in a giving mode. I don't think you've been able to be that way for a long time because you've been stressed and working very hard. Okay, let's do Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I hope you guys have fun watching this live later. Just taking in little bits of information and notes. That's all I'm here for, is to give you keywords. You don't have to watch the whole entire video, but I would encourage you watch all the signs since, you know, everyone has planets. Everyone has zodiac signs associated with those planets that may be meaningful to you. Okay, Aquarius, what's going on with the aliens of the zodiac? The outer space, out of the box thinking people. Thank you. Spirit, what's Aquarius going through? And what are they going to do about it? Okay, we are geared up for Aquarius. Nine of Pentacles for your overall, and that's very beautiful. I think, Aquarius, you're feeling just at peace with yourself. You're feeling like nothing can take away the fact that you have this authentic, original ingenuity that no one can touch. You may not be rich, but you feel rich on the inside. You may not be the most beautiful, but you feel beautiful on the inside. I don't know, something like that. Like, you may not be the most best dressed, but you feel very dressed. You have clothes on, right? So I just think nothing can take away. Aquarius is like, I'm good. I don't need anybody's validation. Energy. 2 of Wands. And I'm deciding whether I want to continue that project or go here or do this and shake it up a bit. I am successful. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. I am successful with myself. For Libra, we did Libra already. Once my video uploads, Raya, you'll be able to see Libra. And I'll put the timestamps too. So, yeah. Aquarius, feeling just inner wealth, inner self-love, inner prosperity, inner abundance. So the Fool, you're going to take the chance, for sure. This is a Fool card. I don't know if you guys, sorry, I don't mean to like shake the card around and confuse you, but that's the Fool. And you're just like taking so some of you may be newly single. That's what I'm getting. And the newfound freedom of just, or like quitting your job, the freedom of quitting your job and having just their endless possibilities forward. You're like, I'm just gonna see what the fuck happens. The Lovers. Yeah, you're gonna take new chances on love. You're gonna put yourself out there more in other people's beds kind of thing and stuff. More work on yourself. I think there's a relationship that you feel really bad about, Aquarius, that ended and you really want to go back to their nurture. So Aquarius, if you can think of like a person that, you know, maybe things didn't go really right with them, then that person you're gonna like try to tend to more. You're gonna try to go back and because there was a real connection there you guys did have, and it makes you you want to just be able to let them feel how free you are now, because when you were seeing them you did not feel free. You were experiencing narcissistic abuse, and now that you are in a better place, you feel free in your spirit, like nothing can make you feel bad about yourself. You want to go back to that person and express that energy so that they know that you were just overwhelmed and that there was nothing wrong with them to begin with. That's the story. The 10 of Wands, the Sun. Yeah, so the Sun. Oh my God, guys! Again, sorry for being excited. I mean, not sorry for being excited, but it's the Sun. It came out again, okay? And after you had a hard time, now you found the light and spirit of the Lord, basically. I guess I can just put it in that kind of terms. Like, let me just work with that analogy. So when you have the Holy Spirit, you begin to feel light, energy, and you want to make things better. So that's all the zodiac signs have been getting the Sun today, because they're following the Sun. They're following their solar plexus, their gut feeling, and their heart intuition. Yeah, moving on to 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords means you're moving on from that narcissistic abuse, girl. You're moving on from that of bullying. I don't know, just people being very annoying. So that's right, it annoyed the shit out of you with the 8 of Swords right here. You felt like you were in a prison. You're a mental prison. You're like, I can't do this. There's a whole bunch of like bugs and monkeys like fucking uh annoying me and I can't focus. Okay, so just before I continue Aquarius reading, let me adjust my camera stuff because my phone's gonna die. And I just really need to put this on a charger. Kind of just allow you guys to continue this reading with me. I'm sorry about having to adjust my camera all the time. There's something wrong with my tripod today. But I don't know, I think I just wanna I'm somewhat of a perfectionist. This is by all means not perfect. But it's okay. I just wanna continue the reading. And yeah, so no longer in a mental prison, trapped by abuse from anyone else, trapped by this Five of Wands here. Man, it must have been a very long time for Aquarius to have been dealing with this. Seriously, it's like you felt like you're in a merry-go-round and you couldn't get off. Do you know how annoying that is? It's like you're in a twilight zone, a different timeline for Aquarius, and like, what kind of timeline zone is this? I'm an Aquarius and this shit is weird. This is weirder than me. So you're on this merry-go-round of like, fuck shit. And so eventually, when you come off that merry-go-round, now you're what? Page of Cups. Now you remember what love is, okay? You remember what love is. You remember why you want to love. You remember why humanity needs to be loved. So that's what makes me cry a little bit because, you know, it's, yeah. Okay, the Hangman, the Emperor, the Judgment. Ooh. Okay. So I just want to tell you guys something that I've seen through the reading so far. And it is that I feel like people are trying to appease this person who they think is their friend. They envy this person so much. They think that this person is their friend, but they're not. They in the readings they come off as the Emperor. The Emperor is going to tell you like you're the best person in the village, for example, and then he's going to talk behind your back. He's going to basically be the reverse meaning of the Emperor. He is going, not only the reverse meaning of the Emperor, but he's going to he's going to betray your trust. And Aquarius has always been able to clock that T. Aquarius has not been into appeasing and feeding this, maybe a little bit. Not exactly appeasing this person at all. For some reason, everyone likes this guy, but Aquarius sees right through that person and always has. And now that Aquarius is in a new space and this Emperor is exposed or something, and now that the Emperor is exposed and experiencing karma for being a narcissistic abuser, I think that this person is still at large. Ooh. Okay. Aquarius just wants to move away from the same city that they're in, sharing with this narcissist, I think. Since this person is still alive and still has the energy to be shitty, they're going to continue to be shitty, but Aquarius is not going to stand for that. Oh, wow. Aquarius is waiting for this person to die, literally. Wow. Okay, but you know, we're going to keep in tune with Aquarius and continue to do readings in the future, you know, to keep up with their energy. I'm just going to put my phone down so that I can shuffle for Pisces. Yay! And that will be the end of our readings. What I wanted to say was I wanted to remind you guys that I do offer personal readings. So my number is in the description and everything. You can text me a question. Pisces, what's going on for you? Pisces, what's going on for you? Okay, I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, Pisces, you have friends in many places. This is what I'm getting for you, okay? You have pigs, you have dogs, you have other animals, all in this magical animal kingdom. And you are enjoying, yeah, you can enjoy people from afar too, but I think you're just appreciating people on all different kinds of levels that they come born with on this earth. Black, white, Asian, uh, different types of cultures, backgrounds. You are reading more about the power of culture, something like the power of spirituality. Okay, Pisces, you're dwelled into a world of magic because to you it seems like you appreciate the diversity in the world. Um, and you're okay with letting things happen in your life. Um, letting things happen as in your life is going to go how it's going to go, and you're going to make sure that you're going to make sure that it looks beautiful, that it feels beautiful to you, that it looks like water flowing, it looks like the ocean, It's very peaceful. You're in receiving mode, but you're not letting anyone know that, Pisces. Like I feel like you're wanting to receive from people that actually want to give to you. Okay. Right, Pisces. I see you here having more hobbies. I see you here choosing, should I paint today or should I make music today? Should I paint today or should I make music today? That's what I see you doing here. With the Two of Pentacles. Uh, there's something very peaceful about your energy, Pisces. Temperance. Yeah. So very peaceful. Peaceful. Yes, you are. This is so peaceful. Feeling so nurturing yourself, your heart. I mean, you're drinking less alcohol. That too. But you're drinking more fruit juices, things that stimulate your metabolism and nourishment. You're just getting nourishment. Okay, I'm not a doctor. Okay, so you're actually, holy shit, you're looking up health and medical things like as if you're trying to know better so you can do better, so you can consume better. Okay, you want your pH balance to be on point, girl. You want to, yeah. Yeah, because a lot of, like, you know what pain does to our body, Pisces. I think you're researching what pain does to the body as well. You're researching how trauma stays inside of the body. Trauma traps itself inside of our cells and our blood. In Pisces, you're kind of like remembering how it felt for you to go through all of that. And so you're trying to remedy it yourself. You're trying to fucking get to the source of the pain. Yeah, Page of Wands here. You are coming up with a medical book, Pisces, I think. So let me say it this way. You're coming up with remedies for yourself, whether they be herbal or psychological. You have all these mechanisms now of how to heal yourself, so you want to share it with others. Like you're going to give someone 100-page book of all the issues that you had and the medicines that you created to fix them. Okay, the Hermit card. You value your alone time just as much as ever, Pisces, and this is what I want you to know. So if you haven't already, and I will do this too, is to just decorate your environment more and let it reflect the peace that you feel inside, because the reason I think it cut off, what happened? Anyway, sorry about that. So just decorate your space so it reflects you, because you're going to be inside of your space a lot more. So might as well just decorate it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Yeah. Looking forward to the future. Looking forward to the future. Okay, so this is amazing, Pisces, that you feel this way. Not only are you looking forward to the future, but you are about to tackle the demons that put you in a position of sadness, depression, regret, shame, guilt, and all those low level energies. You have the peace within you now to go and attack the negative thoughts when they come up, because negative thoughts are not going to go away. But how we can deal with them is that whenever you have mechanisms for whenever they come up. If you start to, maybe go on tangents, negative tangents, you have your own mechanism for overcoming that. And just an overall drastic change in your environment, Pisces. I feel like would be very necessary for you. So just focus on that, because once you start to obsess about putting yourself in another place that's healthier for you, then you'll just your whole body will just start to redevelop healing itself. Your whole body, your whole mind, just the weight of all that trauma will be redirected. So yeah, that's pretty much all the zodiac signs. Again, if you guys would like a personal reading from me, so I can give more detail, then yeah, just call or text my business number in the description. And we'll see you in the next reading. Thank you, loves.